Hello, and welcome back to me, I guess. I have a new mod installed called Distant Horizons, and a it is a level of detail mod. So you kind of see where this line is here is where the real active Minecraft is loaded. And if I zoom in, you can especially see it on the tree here that it's just a very low polygon version of the world. And as you go further out, real far out here, you just have like single like blocks. But you can extend the view distance out an incredible amount. I think I have it set for 128 chunks now. So you can see there's a mushroom island that I've been to and some other things over here. I have messing around with it on the single player copy, and even though we're 6,000 blocks out from spawn, I can stand, or I can up higher in the air. I can actually see spawn and here all loaded at the same time. It's quite impressive, and I haven't wanted to fly like around in an area more since I had this. So there are some projects that I'm going to get done, and but stuck in one of the classic Minecraft problems of I need a thing to build a thing, but I need another thing to build that thing. So I had to write down what I actually needed and what farms I needed to build. So I started doing an amethyst farm, but I need honey and slime for some of the timing and mechanisms on that. To make a slime farm in the new area, I have an old slime farm that we built in the original spawn area, but it doesn't work anymore. And the new meta is building them in swamps, so I figured I'd just build a new one here. But I don't have any mushrooms or amethyst shards or anything like that that you need to do a large scale slime farm. So to make a mushroom farm, I need a few slime for timing and things. There's a bridge that I'm building that I need gold for powered rails. And then my daughter is building a tunnel, and she wants to use some gunpowder to kind of make a rough texture. And so we need kind of just a general mob farm. But for that, I'm just going to use dispensers and a tiered thing. I need bows, which I have built a real crude skeleton farm based on a skeleton spawner that's down near the bottom of the world. And then also there's a kelp farm, which we also need slime for. So kind of going to go in kind of reverse order. I think I'm going to do a general mob farm first, and that will give us this, and then I might make a temporary slime thing. I'm not sure how I'm going to go about this, but that's future nice problems to deal with. So for now, I have a quick project that I can do and doesn't require any redstone or any advanced materials, so I can get that started, and I just got to get down here and start the time lapse. Alright, so the drawbridge is complete. Has maybe some other little final touches that I want to add into it, but it gives a nice opening and view over to this area. I'm going to add a automated kelp farm down here, I think, and it'll be triggered in one of these towers. I'm not sure which yet, but I got to design that. But I have the resources to build my bridge over this way, and the resources to build a general mob farm for my daughter, so she can have some gunpowder for a project. But here, let's go out this way. I did the this try to get something diagonal here to support these. There's a trick that you can use with trapdoors, and so you can put the railway on the top of the trapdoor, then open the trapdoor. So it gives kind of the illusion that it's something horizontal there, but I kind of like the effect. Oh, it looks like I didn't open one of the trapdoors. I'll take care of that later. And we also added a conduit underneath the base so we can do some water work without having to deal with oxygen and everything. So there was this natural cave here, and we kind of opened it up, and we're going to decorate it some more. But have a conduit down there, and I'm going to continue on. I think the next thing I'm going to do is make the mob farm, and I'll see you guys after that is complete. Alright, the farm is complete. Let's go see how it did. I've never made one of these flooded platform farms before. They look pretty horrible, but maybe I can make it a challenge to myself later to try to make it fit in with the environment somehow. It doesn't need a big hat if we use the tinted glass or something like that, and it can make a smaller footprint. I think that I don't know what the rates for the farms like this usually are, but I think it will provide what we need just to get by. And let's see. And still working quite nice. There's a spider. Oh yeah. Let me turn this down. Anyway, so I just used soul campfires and everything here. So I will make a couple trips and bring all this stuff back, and I might never need to come back to this farm again. He vibing. Look at him go. I never knew I needed chest boats until now. This is like my third trip to and from this farm. This Distant Horizons mod really is a game changer. Really beautiful. It's really nice to see some things from really far away. But in the background, while I've been doing these little builds in this farm, my wife and oldest daughter have been on playing, and they're collecting everything we need to go fight the dragon again. At least to find a stronghold and do all that stuff. Since we've already beat the dragon in this world, it won't be there unless we spawn it. And I'm just going to go back to our old part of the world. I'll get the gas tiers and things that I need to make the end crystals, and I will spawn it before or as we go in there or something like that, because that's not really part of our challenge or just how we do things here. So they've been doing trades and things like that, and they've been bartering with the village back there. And man, rain all the time. I like the atmospheric change for like having the rain not entirely reset when we sleep anymore. But man, for recording it's a pain in the butt, because if in the time lapse, as soon as I stopped, I slept, I got everything ready. It was a brand new day. Started recording the time lapse, and immediately it rained, and then I was just like, all right, I don't care. I'm just gonna keep building through the night, and I'll deal with it later. But anyway, I'm gonna drop some stuff off and unload. I think the next thing will be my bridge over here to the mine and redoing the mine part. See you after that. Well, hello. It's been a couple days, and I made a lot of progress on our list here. The mob farm is done. Let's start back here. The general mob farm is done, as you saw. I've made a little kelp farm. Let's see. My daughter is working on the tunnel. We have the gunpowder now. She's kind of working on that. I finished the mine bridge and the mushroom farm. And the slime farm and amethyst farms, I'm going to wait until I have more resources, until I have a beacon and things like that. But let's go walk around and show some progress. So we also made progress as a family towards going to fight the dragon again. Daughter and I went to the Nether, and I don't know where our... Yeah, we got blaze rods, and we have ender pearls for making eyes of ender and finding the fortress stronghold. I always get that mixed up, but that'll be soon. Takes time. Everybody has to have time in the family to do it. But what we also added was, let me press a button here. So we used to just have a kelp down here that we would go down and manually collect. But now there is, I can jump down here. Instead of slime, I used honey, and we have a honey based kelp farm. And I didn't really make it as dense as possible down here. I didn't plant like kelp everywhere. I just wanted it to look a little bit natural, and we don't really need that much kelp, so this will work. And there is no automated collection. You just hop in the boat around and collect it. But for now, I'll collect all this stuff later. Let's go over this way. So the farm, I haven't really talked much about this. We did all the terraces and everything. So we got beets, wheat. Let's see, potatoes are next. Then carrots. Yes. And then watermelons and pumpkins. Got all of that growing there. And we do have a little bit of nether wart growing down there for potions, which I have some stuff in my inventory to make potions of slow falling for the dragon fight. I made this a lot of these little farms are just quick things to get stuff. So I needed some honey blocks, so I got some bees in here. I have to collect the honey and everything later. But then, let's see, other things. I kind of went down a rabbit hole of minecart building stuff. So that'll be for a future project. But I made this bridge over here that goes into our mining area. And I do have a couple of little things I can show in there. But let's see. Oh, and daughter's Windhammer's cave hole is over here, but we need some dripstone and stuff for that. So anyway, I made this system here. It's got note blocks, of course. So you hit a note block, and oops, I can't do that while I'm in my get in your minecart. Hit the button, hit the block again, and off we go. I was thinking about building maybe like a covered bridge here, maybe something like that instead. But and then this goes down to a strip mining area. There's a skeleton spawner down there. But this one goes down even further and over to where the amethyst farm will be. There's a series of amethysts that are all over here that are relatively close together that I'm going to use. But this is just a long track. There's if you saw, I probably put the time lapse up for the mushroom farm, or at least part of it. That's all down here. This is kind of like just like the AFK farm area. I'll hop out there and go down here. Yeah, another long. This goes all the way down to bedrock. That was gonna be a long ride. I'll probably just speed it up. Yeah, so I do have one amethyst mined out, and when I was doing this, it was like, oh yeah, no way, I'm going to wait until I have a beacon to actually do this in earnest. I'm going to make some flying machine amethyst collection because I do want a lot of tinted glass for future projects. Eat this potato. Yeah, so we needed a little bit of pointed dripstone. So I made this quick project yesterday. The room is going to look a lot different when it's actually done. But this is probably all going to go away. Also, this is just to get down and dirty, get some dripstone real quick, without like just destroying a cave system nearby. But I can show how the mushroom farm. I had the mushroom farm off, just to let some grow, but I was standing here to collect the items. We'll see things come out. This room's going to change a bit. It's going to be decorated, and this is where a lot of the amethyst shards are going to come down at, and everything will come into the central chamber. And I might be AFK up here or something. I'm not really sure. I have some designs. See if I'm waiting for this timer. Here come the mushrooms. It might take 2 cycles to get all the mushrooms to come down here, but let's see, how many was that? I didn't have any mushrooms on me. 23 mushrooms. I got several stacks yesterday. I sat here and just went AFK while we went out to dinner. But yeah, so anyway, that's kind of what we've been up to. I'm going to turn this off. Or actually, I'm going to let one more cycle go, and then I'll turn it off. And then I'll probably just meet you guys up top. I realized I didn't talk about how the mushroom farm works, but it's a mushroom spreading mechanic where you have, it's an Ilmango design. So if you just look up Ilmango mushroom farm, it's basically what he did. But mushrooms spread by themselves, and you just it needs to be dark, and then water can just pop it off. Oh god, that's horrible look. It's a little bit worse. All right, getting dark. Time to go back. Let's see. It's very pretty at night. This is a really nice area. I really enjoy just being out in this area, and I really look forward to doing some more work up and around. Got more plans, but oh yeah, is all the kelp despawn? No, it didn't. All right, great. So we'll get some kelp before it despawns. I don't mind having a little bit of manual stuff in farms, but I think back in the old world area. What? Oh. Didn't have my armor on. Destroyed my boat. Took my gear. All right, so I had to go back and look at this clip. I found the replay recording of it, and this was a coordinated attack that was premeditated by these drowned. You have 2 here with tridents, and there's another one, and they're all setting me up. So they're just getting me in the right position, lulling me into a false sense of security, and that's when they're going to strike. I wondered how I died like so quickly, because like it was just ping, ping, ping. 4 hits, all it took, like less than a second. Everything's recovered. Hopefully next video will be us actually fighting the dragon. I do believe I am going to upgrade to 1.19 finally. Now, right before they announce 1.20. But hopefully we're gonna go out and find some stuff. Hopefully find some of the new biomes and everything. It's gonna be fun. Slay a dragon, get some elytra, and get back to I don't know, old world. I'm really excited to see my inventory or my item sorter again. I love that place. Anyway, bye guys. See you next time.